Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Georgina, also known as Grow with G Lo. Welcome to my old subscribers, to my returning subscribers. Welcome guys, welcome G lovers as I call you. To my new subscribers, welcome here, welcome to my corner. This channel is all about growth, purpose, and the last year, which is coaching. If you are new here, yes, that is what I'll be sharing on this channel. It's like I say, love to say it's a work in progress. But yeah, I am trying to do a little bit of a sit down today so I can just get used to the feeling of sitting in front of the camera and just get comfortable with doing it. So guys, do you want to know what I'm going to talk about today? Today I'm going to talk about Toastmasters. Have you ever heard about Toastmasters? Do you know what Toastmasters is? Guys, if you haven't heard about Toastmasters and if you don't know anything about Toastmasters, then you will hear that from me today. So let's get right into it. I'm going to be reading from my laptop because yeah, I know the basics, but I would love to share with you. It is on Chrome. It is on the web on Google, but I would love to just share with you the about the exact about what Toastmasters is. So Toastmasters is an international non-profit educational organization that builds confidence and teaches public speaking skills through a worldwide network of clubs that meet online and in person. In a supportive community or corporate environment, members share, prepare, and deliver speeches, respond to impromptu questions, and receive give and receive constructive feedback. It is through this regular practice that members are empowered to meet personal and professional communication goals. Organization founded in 1924 is headquartered in Englewood, Colorado, with approximately 270,000 members in more than 14,000 clubs in 150 countries. Guys, this organization is huge. If I say huge, then you must become a member to believe it. It is huge. But nevertheless, I joined Toastmasters about 6 to 7 years ago. And at that time, I didn't have any idea what Toastmasters was all about. A colleague of mine introduced me to Toastmasters. She was in the HR department at that time, and she invited me to a meeting. We stay in Walfish Bay, Namibia, and obviously it's now the Walfish Bay Toastmasters Club. So I went there, obviously not expecting or obviously not knowing what is this all about. In my mind, I was picturing, okay, once I enroll, I will go to classes and then I will have a tutor that will teach me how to do public speaking. No, it is not the case. To my surprise, when I attended the first meeting, I just saw people standing up and doing speeches and other people giving feedback about their speeches and I was like, oh my word, what am I doing here? What am I really doing here? I don't know where the fear of public speaking creeped in with me, because I remember when I was a bit younger, or not, let me not say when, back in the day, I used to be the life of the party. I used to be the one that could communicate to anybody and everybody in about everything. So I don't know whether it was with growing up and I really don't know. But somehow I discovered that I had a fear for public speaking. And it's the best thing that I ever could have done. It is really the best thing that I ever did for myself. So I enrolled and I joined the club, and then I had to do my icebreaker. And yeah, it is a nervous, and let me put it this way, it's a nerve-wracking thing if you have the fear for public speaking. You know the joke that they say that some people would at the funeral, some people would rather be in the coffin than the one standing in front doing the speech or the eulogy or anything of that sort. So yeah, mine wasn't that bad. I still had the guts and the courage to stand and prepare my speeches and all that. And here I am today. I'm doing a recording. I'm speaking to an audience that I don't know, but it's obviously not the same because I believe physical audience gives you more nerves than doing what I'm doing right now. But nevertheless, let me go back to Toastmasters, the organization, and how it works. Different clubs, different countries, worldwide. So we have a few clubs here in Namibia. I belong to the Wolfish Bay Club, which I joined 7 years ago, like I said. And when I signed up for membership, you basically sign up for membership. It's you sign up for membership, and with signing up, you decide what you want to do. There is a whole lot of education programs. I know at this stage that the education programs are a bit revamped and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure, but the few that I know, I am enrolled, or I enrolled at that time for the effective coaching pathway. They call it pathways. So you enroll, you get a membership number, you go onto their website, you log in, you get your portal, all your projects are there outlined on your portal, and it's different levels. There's 4 levels, 4 to 5 levels with every education program. So this is self-paced. So it works very well if you are a student, if you are a working person, if you have other stuff going on in your life. It is self-paced. There's no set time on when you need to finish your pathway. So like I said, I have been doing this pathway for the past 7 years. Yeah, 7 years to be exact. Guys, yes, I know it's a long time, but it's also not that einfach. It's not that simple, because you need to really put in work with every project that you do, because you need to be prepared, and you need to at least memorize your speech, and know what you are presenting, and just to feel comfortable, because you will be then evaluated based on the outline of what your project, that specific project, requires from you. There's different things. It looks at audience awareness, it looks at your vocal variety, it looks at your body and hand gestures, it looks at how comfortable you are. um all of crutch words, what I'm using now, and ums, and I realized that ever since I started recording myself, or ever since I started doing videos for my channel, I noticed that I've been going back to the and the ums, because I'm not taking note of it anymore. But once you join Toastmasters, you will be, once you are in it, you will be so aware and so self-aware about the things that you do, that you're not supposed to do in order for you to be a successful public speaker. So I took a break from Toastmasters ever since I finished my year in June this year. I decided to take a break for personal reasons, career-wise, and so on. But I'm going back in January 2025 just to finish my pathway. I'm currently at level 4. I'm busy with my last level. So I need to push and finish my pathway so that I can enroll for a different one. And guys, let me tell you this. Once you get into Toastmasters, you don't want to leave, because you foster and build such precious relationships with the people, your fellow Toastmasters in the clubs, and even in other clubs. And when you start going to other Toastmasters events, then you just have this sense of belonging to this group and bunch of lovely people that are in a how should I say, in a culture of care environment. And when we give constructive feedback to one another, we are so we don't want to give it in such a way that it breaks you down or it scares you away, and that you don't want to come back and present your next project. No, we do it with care. We do it we do it with a lot of empathy. And even though somebody didn't perform very good with a project or that well, you look at the good points and you motivate and encourage that person just for that. But because public speaking is not easy. We were not born with, we didn't come out of the womb and here we are speaking in front of a group of people. So many things, so many of us have gone through stuff, and you become you become an introvert, or you were actually also just, it's your personality that you are introvert in, that you are shy to speak in front of people. So not everybody is outspoken. So therefore Toastmasters is there to help you build confidence, to help you build leadership skills. And guys, I'm very, very impressed with how far I have come with Toastmasters. I can see the physical, I can see the, I can physically see the growth in my, within myself, how I handle things, being it at work, being it at home, being it with relationships, friendships. I'm so proud of myself, really. So what else can I share with you about Toastmasters? Yes, you get a pathway, or you enroll for a pathway, and then you present your speeches, you prepare, you get assigned a slot with whenever you have a club meeting. So basically we do our projects with club meetings, and Toastmasters meets, okay, although our clubs at the coast meet every, I think ours, Wolfish Bay, meets every second Monday. Yes, it's every second Monday. And in Sokop, I think they also do it every second Tuesday. So you literally go to a Toastmasters meeting only twice a month. If you're part of Exco, which I have been the past two Toastmasters years, the first year I was Vice President Public Relations. I used to be the one in charge of the club's advertising, the club's public relations, marketing, doing adverts about meetings, and just sharing general information to the community about Toastmasters. And then the year after, I was club president. Guys, I'm so OCD and I'm so the perfectionist. I just feel that I didn't do a good job, but and I shouldn't be like this. I shouldn't be so modest, because that's who I am. The feedback that I got, especially now that I'm away from the club for the past few months, it's like, you must come back. We miss you. You've been motivating us, and we miss that motivation. So in hindsight, or in actual fact, you do make a difference. It's just that you don't make the difference that you really want to see. But yeah, like I said, I joined the Exco for 2 years. So it becomes extra. You need to prepare for Exco meetings. If you are the president, you need to come up with the agenda. You need to run the meeting. We have a secretary that does the minutes, and then you need to plan for the next Exco meeting, and you need to motivate and encourage your fellow Exco members to also just play their roles and bring their part in order for the club to be a success. Yeah. And the most fun part about Toastmasters is that we have a Toastmasters conference every single year in May. I was lucky enough to attend the one in Victoria Falls. It was in 2022. I attended that conference, and they all the it's a southern African conference. So all the southern African countries, Botswana, Malawi, South Africa, Namibia, Angola, who else was there? There were so many countries, and you just get together, and you have conference, and you have fun, and you have fun activities planned. And yeah, it's such a awesome experience to have to attend that conference. Unfortunately, I couldn't attend the one that happened this year. It was in SA, in Johannesburg. I wanted to so bad, but yeah, definitely next year, from January, I'm planning for the Southern African Toastmasters conference. That I wonder where it's happening. I must still get that information. It's supposed to be out already. So Toastmasters is not all about just doing speeches, presenting projects, and all that. There is fun. There is trainings that are happening, and mostly everything is happening online. You can actually also, if you are a active member, you can join another club's meeting from the US, from every other country. You can join a club meeting online. You can even present your projects online, but you need to get permission from your local club or your mother club club's president, or yeah, I don't know what the next person after the president would normally be the vice president. So you normally have to get permission from the vice president in order for you to present your projects with another club. So it's an exciting thing, and you grow. And I've made so many friends through Toastmasters, and I've learned so much from others, and you actually realize that we are just all the same. We all struggle with the same stuff. um, you would think that oh wow, this person is such a good speaker, but then when that person comes off stage and you actually get to connect with that person about how the speech went, and you hear that I was so nervous, but you get to such a point where people don't even see your nervousness anymore, because it's just a, how should I say, a caring environment to be in. You don't feel as if you are judged, or that you don't want to come back and present your next project. No, it's just a very, very caring environment that Toastmasters offers, and they really make emphasis on it, that we should um, create such environments in within our clubs in order to keep members. And yeah, so the other fun fact about Toastmasters is you can come as a guest to every club meeting for as long as you want. If you're not ready to sign up and you just want to have the experience, or you're struggling with public speaking and you don't know, believe me, through just being a guest at a meeting, you also get to learn more, because we share things like word of the day. Then we have a table topic session where we do impromptu speaking, where you get asked and you should think on your feet. You can say whatever you want to say, but think on your feet. It helps a lot, especially with in the corporate world, where I mean, you just have conversation with somebody in the corridors, and it helps you with that, to think on your feet. So yeah, what else is there that I can share about Toastmasters? Um, Toastmasters is currently the only organization that I know that offers these type of public speaking and leadership programs. I didn't dig into finding out if there's other organizations that are doing it, but I know that Toastmasters is big at the moment. And like I said, you don't even have to come to an in-person meeting if you don't feel like it. But believe me, once you've done an in-person meeting, you wouldn't want to have an online presentation or presenting your projects online, because it just takes away the whole audience feel, just getting to connect with your audience and all that. Or rather, let me put it this way, I find it very difficult to present online. I think I only had two projects that I presented online, and I was just like, no, this is not for me. I like doing it face to face. Yeah. So basically, that is all I wanted to share with you. My Toastmasters journey is going to continue in January 2025. I'm so excited. In fact, I had an online meeting yesterday after work. We were only five, six people here on the meeting, but still, and with Toastmasters, whether speakers don't show up for the meeting or the agenda doesn't go as planned, we switch it around. The show must go on. There is always something fun happening. And yesterday we had a very, very fun engagement. It was all about um, just having fun in life, and just sit back and forget about the seriousness of life, forget about work, and share your most embarrassing moments and all that. So yeah, and we had some good loves, and we had some good jokes, and we really, really, really enjoyed it. So guys, if you want to hear more about Toastmasters, you are so welcome to come in my comment section and just ask me for anything. I'm sure that if you also just search on YouTube about Toastmasters, you will find other videos or just club meetings where it shows what happens in a club meeting and all that. So yeah, Thank you so much for listening up until this point. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you ask anything about Toastmasters. I'm willing to assist, I'm willing to answer, and I hope you enjoyed the session. Bye.
Bye. Bye.